President.
Good morning. Today I chaired the fifth meeting of the steering board and the energy platform with the representatives of the EU member states, but also Moldova, Serbia and Ukraine, as well as from the Energy Community Secretariat. We took stock of the progress made so far, and the EU energy platform on joint gas purchasing is functioning well and producing concrete results. I'm pleased to report that the first contracts have already been signed, and I'm confident that more deals will be signed as many contracts are being negotiated following the first matching done on the platform. I'm also happy to announce that the Commission will soon launch the second round of joint purchasing of gas under the EU energy platform. From Monday, 26th of June, European company will be able to submit gas demand for aggregation. Suppliers will then be able to submit bids for the aggregated demand from Friday 7th to Monday 10th of July. The publication of the matching results is anticipated the same week. We have drawn lessons from the first round and have made some improvements to further facilitate the participation of industry and increase the effectiveness of the joint purchasing. For instance, prospective buyers will be able to submit their demand for gas to be delivered between August 2023 and March 2025. This is meant to cover the entire gas year and accommodate the purchasing patterns of some energy-intensive industries which buy gas over longer periods of time. What is important between now and June 26 is that further potential users, in particular in energy-intensive industries, subscribe to the platform and make use of this new gas marketplace. This is why the Commission, the services and me personally are continuing our extensive outreach to industrial actors both on the demand and supply side. And I will hold a meeting with international reliable gas suppliers on the 20th of June. So the first call was a remarkable success. It surpassed our expectations. It shows that we were right to pool our demand, use Europe's collective pooling power, and work together to fill our gas storages for next winter. What was created as an urgent measure to respond to a crisis situation showed the added value of Europe at its best, joining forces and finding solutions to enhance the functioning of the gas market for the benefit of our households and industry. Given the positive response from the market and the broad political support, the joint purchasing should be continued. The success of the model means it could act as a blueprint for other strategic commodities, for instance hydrogen and critical raw materials in the longer term. We need to explore all avenues to continue strengthening the competitiveness of our economy and to secure stable supplies of gas at sustainable prices for our households and industry. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice President. We'll now have time to take a couple of questions. If there's any questions from colleagues here. Yeah, Alf, if you want to come down and take a mic, please.
The microphone is not switched on.
The volume of the contracts that has been signed already. And you said that in the first round was even higher than your expectations. What is your expectations for the second round?
Thank you very much. If you allow, I will combine the both answers because we are doing our utmost to share the information with the public, with you at the same time. To respect the confidentiality of business transaction and protecting the credibility of the aggregate EU common purchase platform. But what I can, of course, tell you is that indeed when we started with the joint purchase of gas platform, at that time, what we hear from the industry was that this might not work because that's a really new approach, new mechanism, and we had to really work very closely with our member states, but also to work very closely with the industry, so we would have the clear demonstration that we are indeed creating new gas marketplace in Europe with more transparency, with creating the access for not only big, but especially for small and medium-sized companies that would like to bring the energy-intensive industries like fertilizers producers, glass makers, or aluminium smelting companies to the platform, so they can also be there on their own and purchase gas within these bigger European volumes. So what is our obligation, if I have to be strictly legalistic here? Our obligation was to aggregate the demand to cover 15% of the gas storages in Europe. So to put it in the concrete terms, it's 13.5 billion cubic meters. What happened in the first round was that we got the demand for 11.6 billion cubic meters, so almost in the first round we matched what was expectation for the whole year. And what was very positive surprise, and therefore I said that it exceeded our expectation, was that there was oversupply. So altogether we got the offer for 18.7 billion cubic meters, which, as we heard from the industry, is remarkable success, because what you discuss very often at these tables where you debate the situation on the gas market, everyone will tell you that the gas market is still very, very tight. So the fact that we got 18.7 BCM as an offer, that was quite remarkable. So the matchmaking is ongoing, and we said that this last stage, meaning the bilateral negotiations between the buyer and the sellers, will be done outside of the platform and will be done in between two companies, and we, from compliance rules and also from the perspective of respecting all competition rules, we will not look into it, and we will leave it up to the market players to conclude the deal. So I do not have the precise information about the content of the contracts nor the prices. I know that first been signed, that negotiations on others are continuing, and at least as a political feedback, which I can share with you from one minister from Eastern European country, let's put it this way, was that the offer they've got through the platform been much better than what they could purchase on the market, and if they would have the financial resources to buy more, they would definitely do that. And we are looking into this concrete situation, how to help our partners. So this is, I would say, the best answer I can give you at this stage.
Thank you, Vice President. I have time to take one more question if there is one, but if not, thank you very much, Vice President.
Thank you very much, and enjoy afternoon. All the best. Bye-bye.